everybody, welcome back Disney Quizzers to the happiest quiz on earth. And we are extra specially excited tonight because all the questions are about Disney classics. We are here every Thursday. It's so nice to be back. Thank you so much to Matt for looking after things last week. My name is Edith Bowman. If you are joining us for the first time, we're here every Thursday at 7 o'clock. My name's Edith. I'm sometimes on the telly and on the radio, but my main job here tonight is to be your quiz master. And I'm here live coming to you from my home with a little help from Disney Magic. And you might spot some characters hanging out behind me there as well. Now, a little bit later on, we are going to be joined by the hilarious TV personality, Alison Hammond, who will be dropping by as our guest this evening to ask you a question. Now, tonight, a massive 55 points are up for grabs. Just keep your eyes and your ears open and make sure you listen out for our dream come true opportunities where you are definitely going to be in with a shout of taking some prizes home. So, grab your granny, grab your mum or dad or your brother or your cousin or whoever you're doing the quiz with tonight. It might be your cat, might be your dog, 101 Dalmatians, because we're about to dive into some Disney classics. Are you ready? Shall we crack on? Let's have round one. Right then, here we go. Let's kick things off then with round one. As I said, 55 points up for grabs. Going to start off nice and easy. So I wanted to see if you can tell me the names of these three children that you're about to see from Peter Pan. So what are the names of the three children in Peter Pan? I'll give you a little bit of a hint. Their second name is Darling. So you'll get a point for each one of them. What is the name of the three children from Peter Pan? There we go. Nice, easy one to start off with. Question number 2. Can you identify the Disney character from their hairstyles? Again, we got 3 points up for grabs here. These are good. Number 2's got a lovely bit of accessories going on, as is C as well. C's might actually relate to her name. Oh, I'm not going to give you any more clues. So what is the name of the Disney character from their hairstyles? A, B, and C. We need 3 answers and you get a point for each of those. Okay. Let's move on to question number 3. Can you please... Oh, hold on a second. I believe it's a dream come true question. Yes, indeed. This means that you will be given 60 seconds to answer this question. So I'm going to get my timer ready. And here's your question. You've got to put your answer in the comments. And you have 60 seconds to do it. And I'm going to start the timer now. The question is, you can already see it, so you've had a little bit extra time, but that's okay. Can you name these 3 characters from Sleeping Beauty? Oh, there we go. That's the bells have gone off, which means your time is up. Okay, if you haven't put your answer in the comments, I'm afraid your time is up for our first dream come true question. However, there'll be some more. Don't worry about it. Right, let's move on to question number 4, shall we? Question number 4 is, which movie features the following fictional locations? So we need 2 there. That's quite a nice one, isn't it? A, Agrabah. Any ideas what fictional town that is from? What film, I should say, it's from. The fictional town is from which film? And B, Kakua Town. Right then, our next question is from our very special guest. Now, this woman makes me laugh and smile every time she's on the TV. She's the wonderful Alison Hammond. She's a massive Disney fan, and we're very, very grateful that she's joining us tonight to set a question for you guys. So, Alison, what's your question?
Hello, my fellow Disney fans. I'm Alison. You may know me off the telly. I'm a TV presenter. I am not even secretly a massive Disney fan. As I grew up, as a child, I watched films such as The Lady and the Tramp, Bambi, The Little Mermaid, the list goes on. However, there was one particular character that I really loved and related to, which leads me on to my question very nicely. So here goes. Which Disney character do I most identify with the most? Now, I'm going to give you a few hints, don't worry. This character believes that hard work will get you everywhere in life. This character's closest friends are a bit on the slimy and scaly side. Want to impress this character? Well, the way to this character's heart is through modesty, integrity, good food, and a little bit of jazz.
Jazz hands. Everybody needs a little bit of jazz in their life, Alison. Thank you so much. So have you got any idea from those clues and from that description which Disney character Alison identifies with the most? Okay, as quickly as Abu runs when he sees a pile of treasure, we are now swiftly moving on to the answers of round one. So let's find out how you did on tonight's first round. Our first question was, I asked you to name the 3 children from Peter Pan. Quite an easy one to start with, and the answer was, of course, Wendy, John, and Michael Darling. Lovely stuff. Wendy, John, and Michael Darling from Peter Pan. So 3 points up for grabs to that first question. The next question, question 2, you have to try and identify these characters from their hairstyles. I got this one. I did okay with this one, actually. How did you do? Okay, here's the answers. So A, of course, was Mowgli from Jungle Book. B, did you get B? B was Cinderella. And Cinderella. Look, she's got a beautiful accessory of the Alice band that almost looks like it's got earrings attached at the end. I like that. And C was Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Brilliant. Question number 2 there for you. Right then, question number 3, I asked you. These 3 characters from Sleeping Beauty, can you give me their names? 3 characters from Sleeping Beauty. We showed you this picture, and the answers were, of course, Princess Aurora's fairy godmothers, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. Right, shall we move on? Which 2 fictional towns are these from? Which films are they from? The first one, of course, was Agrabah, which featured in Aladdin, the home of Prince Ali. And the second one, of course, was Cocoa Town, which featured in Lilo and Stitch. Brilliant stuff. Right then, next one, of course, was the wonderful Alison Hammond, who set us a question. So let's find out from Alison who she was talking about.
Now, the character that I identify most with is Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. I absolutely love her. Why? Well, because Tiana, she's very hardworking. She's got a hardworking personality. She's not a dreamer. She's a doer. And her song, Almost There, had me dancing every single time. Not only that, she made history as the very first black Disney princess. I love her. I'm Princess Alison. She's Princess Tiana. Boom. We go together like cheese and toast.
Oh, cheese and toast. Don't, you're making me hungry, Alison. I kind of wish you'd sung a bit of the song as well for us there. That would have been wonderful. Right, we are there now, and we are going to bibbidi bobbidi boo to round 2 right now. Now, I always love it when we have some music to accompany various questions, and I'm very happy to reveal that we have that for this particular question. So I would like you to see if you can identify which 3 classic Disney songs are playing from the last 10 seconds. So have a listen to song A. I mean, that was a very easy one to start with. There we go. That was song A. So can you identify the song from that clip from the last 10 seconds? I think you might be okay with that one. Let's move on to song B.
Who I am inside.
Oh. I nearly sung it back to you there. You're very lucky I didn't. That was song B. Okay. And our third and final soundbite for this question. Let's have song C.
One more time! Yeah, can learn to be be like someone like me. Say da ba 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 da doodle da 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 da.
Oh, I think it's my favorite of all time. It's so good. Right, let's move on to the next question in round 2. It's question 2, and I want you to see if you can identify the Disney character from this little riddle that I'm going to say to you. So here we go. Here's a description. See if you can work out the character. You'll find me in the sea. I'm yellow and blue. If you wanted a sidekick, I'll be there for you. There you go. You'll find me in the sea. I'm yellow and blue. If you wanted a sidekick, I'll be there for you. Oh, I like those. Very good. Okay. Can you match? Let's move on to question number 3. Do you think you can match the release dates? Now, you might need mum or dad or grandma and granddad's help for this, because it's amazing how old these films are, but you still watch them because so many of you have been mentioning them already. So I have 3 years. I have 3 films, and what I need you to do is see if you can match the year that it was released to the film. So your 3 films are The Little Mermaid, Pocahontas, and Tarzan. And the years were 1995, 1999, and 1989. So what year were those 3 films released? Match the years to the films. It's harder than you think. And when you think that one of those films was released in 1989, you may go, what? Anyway, Cinderella is all about dreams coming true. So it only felt right to make the next question a dream come true question. So here is your next dream come true question. So let me start the clock. This is Cinderella's beautiful, beautiful carriage. But what were the circled items before their magical transformation? So you see those 3 things that are circled. So you've got the carriage, you've got the horses, and you've got the dude at the back. But what were the items before they were magically transformed? You've got 60 seconds. The clock is ticking down. Make sure you we'll leave that one up because that's kind of, by looking at it, it might give you a bit of more of a clue. On this round, I'm afraid no more time, but we do have another one coming up, so that's all right. Okay, time is up. Let's move on then to question number 5, and it's all about cats. We all love cats. Everybody loves cats. Crazy cat ladies, gentlemen, the next one is for you. 4 cats. Which movies are they from, and what are their names? So there's 8 points up for grabs for this. We need the name of the cat, and we need the name of the movie. 4 of them there for you. If you've got any ideas, then you can get those in. We'll leave them up for a second because they are quite tricky as well. So our question number 1 in round 2 was, can you identify which classic Disney songs we have played for you? We had 3 clips. So let's hear. Are we going to hear clip 1 again? I think we are. Let's hear clip 1 one more time and we'll reveal what it is.
Be our guest, please be
Easy peasy. Be our guest from Beauty and the Beast. Of course it was. Easy. There we go. From the animated Beauty and the Beast, Be Our Guest. Of course, Ewan McGregor sang it in the live adaptation. He was very good indeed. Be Our Guest. Song number 2 then. Let's hear it one more time because this was a good one as well.
Who I am inside.
Reflection from Mulan. Like that. There we go. Beautiful. The artwork on that, it's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Reflection from Mulan, our 2nd song clip. And our 3rd and final clip was...
one more time. Yeah, can learn to be like someone like me. Say da ba 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 da doodle da 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 da.
Oh, I love that so much. I want to be like you from the Jungle Book. It's one of the best, isn't it? Zap dab night. Oh, so good. Sorry, I will stop singing for now. That's for now. That's okay though. That was great. I liked that round. Very, very good indeed. Right, I gave you a riddle for question number 2. I asked you, you'll find me in the sea. I'm yellow and blue. If you wanted a sidekick, I'll be there for you. Who was I talking about? Did you know this one? I thought this one was quite tricky, actually. The answer, of course, was Ariel's favourite guppy, Flounder. Oh, look, so cute. Fantastic. Right, this is the one that you needed mum and dad's help for, or grandma and granddad's. It was to attach the right release dates to the films. 3 films, 3 years, but could you get it right? So first up then, in 1989, The Little Mermaid was released. That's crazy. Wow. 1989. This was a tricky one as well, because if you kind of got one wrong, then you almost got all of them wrong, maybe. I don't know. So 1989 for Little Mermaid. Pocahontas was released in 1995, which meant that Tarzan was released in 1999. There we go. Right then, our fourth question was, of course, the dream come true question, and it was all about Cinderella, or in fact, Cinderella's beautiful coach. So I asked you if you could identify from the picture the 3 circles, what they were before they'd been magically transformed. So the carriage was, in fact, a pumpkin. The horses were mice, of course they were, and the coachman was a dog. The carriage was a pumpkin, the horses were mice, and the coachman was a dog. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, right, cats. All about cats in the next question. We gave you 4 cat pictures, and we wanted 2 answers. We wanted the name of the cat, and we also wanted the name of the film. So how did you do? Because there was 8 points up for grabs on this one. So here are the 4 cats, and the answers we were looking for were, let's get these up to have a look, shall we? Figaro from Pinocchio. Amazing. Cat A, cat B. Of course, it was the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. Our third cat was Marie from Aristocats. And our 4th cat was Oliver. So cute. So cute, from Oliver and Company. Right, shall we get on to round 3? Let's get some more questions for you guys. Next up, we invited some very talented young children to draw us their favourite Disney characters. This is beautiful. Because we know how much you guys are huge fans of Disney, and how much the kids love drawing the characters that they might watch in the films. So it's wonderful that we've received these. These are absolutely beautiful drawings that we've received from Disney fans. So feel free to, I know a lot of the kids are doing loads of colouring in at the minute and drawing all their favourite characters, particularly whilst we're spending so much time at home. So send us in your beautiful work. But here's some for you right now, and see if you can identify from these drawings classic Disney characters. So let's take a look at our beautiful, beautiful first masterpiece. We need the Disney character. If you can tell us who they are from these pictures. That is great. Isn't that beautiful? You can tell who that is straight away, can't you? That's amazing. We've got 4 of these. So that's image A. So we need 4 answers. Which Disney character do you think that is? Let's have a look at picture B. Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's the spots that might give that one away. The markings on the fur might be the thing that give that one away. Okay, next up, image C. This might be my favorite. Now, there's a reason this character doesn't have legs in this drawing. Maybe because it comes out of something. That's all I'm going to say. I love that one. Okay, and our final beautiful drawing from our Disney fans. Oh, you can tell it's a baddie, can't you? Also, I think that the big spike at the front is actually her nail. I don't know if that's a clue for you or not, but there we go. Are they great drawings? So send us in, please send us in your drawings of your favorite Disney characters, or your pictures of you all dressed up. You're all dressing up, which is brilliant. Let's get to our final dream come true question of the night. This is going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to get the. I'm going to let you have a look whilst I start the timer tonight, because we want you to name all of the 7 dwarfs. From right, I've started the clock. Name all the 7 dwarfs. That was a tricky one. The 7 dwarfs, wasn't it? Good luck. 7 points for one question, and it's a dream come true question too. Okay, let's move on to question number 2 in our final round. What everyday item does Ariel, Little Mermaid, call a dingle hopper? And what does she mistakenly use it for? So we need 2 answers for this one. 2 points up for grabs. What everyday item does Ariel, Little Mermaid, call a dingle hopper? And what does she mistakenly use it for? Here we go. Question number 3. I like this one as well. And there's a bonus point in this one. And maybe my outfit will be a clue as well. But anyway, can you tell me these Disney characters from the cutouts? Just to give you a hint, the first one is 2 characters. And to make things a little bit harder, there is a 5th hidden character in one of the cutouts. So if you can guess the full name of the character, you get an extra 5 points. Wow. So question number 4 in round 3. Now, there are 3 differences in this picture that I'm about to show you. You've got to try and identify what the questions, the hidden bits are, actually. So question number 4. There are 3 differences between the pictures. What are they? There are 3 differences between the picture. So question 5, the 3 differences. How did you get on? Think you're okay on that one? Right then. Well, let's get the answers to the 3rd round for the quiz then, shall we? Let's go back to question number 1 and get your answers. So I asked you, excuse me, from the beautiful drawings that we got from fantastic Disney fans. Wait till you check out how young these artists are. So picture A was drawn by Nina, who's just turned 4. Nina, your picture was absolutely stunning, and it was of Ariel. Thank you so much for that. We absolutely loved that picture. Picture B, we got from Lila, who was aged 7. I gave you a little bit of a clue with the white markings on the fur. It was, of course, Bambi. Stunning stuff. Now, C and D were actually both drawn by Annabelle, who is 3 years old. Annabelle's 3. That's unbelievable. Annabelle, you are an artist in the making. So picture C was, of course, the genie. It was the genie from Aladdin. And picture D was Maleficent. Annabelle, Lila and Nina, thank you so much for sending in those beautiful pictures. We look forward to receiving some more that we can incorporate into the quiz from you. So please do send them in. That was quite possibly the cutest round ever on the happiest quiz on earth. Right then, it was our dream come true. Final question of the night. It was a toughie, but let's find out and see how you did. I asked you to name all of the 7 dwarfs from Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. How did you do? I never get this one right. We had grumpy, we had happy, we had sleepy, we had bashful, we had sneezy, we had dopey, and we had doc. Whew! That was a tricky one. Really tricky. Right, question number 3. It's our final. That was question number 3. That was question number 2. It was our final dream come true question. We wanted to know which everyday item Ariel calls a dingle hopper and what does she use it for. You had 2 points for this one, and the answer was she uses a fork and she uses it as a hairbrush. Question number 4, the answer for that was, who are these 3 characters from cutouts? Well, there was more than 3, wasn't there? Because we wanted 2 characters for cutout A. Let's find out the answers. Cutout A was, of course, Lady and the Tramp. Now, I also said to you that we'd give you a bonus point, 5 bonus points, in fact, if you could spot our hidden character and give us his full name. So in picture B, it was Dumbo with Timothy Q Mouse. So I've got my t-shirt as well. That was the clue as well. And our third and final cutout was the wonderful Tinkerbell. Amazing stuff. Well done. Great. Oh, Lady and the Tramp. I really want to watch that. I haven't watched that one in absolutely ages. Right then, we also, for our final question in this round, we showed you these two pictures, and there were 3 differences between the pictures, and you had to try and point out and tell us what the differences were. So let's take a look at the pictures and find out. They were, of course, Hercules's headband is yellow, so it's a different color. There you go. Pegasus has no eyebrows. Did you notice that one? And the third one was Phil's right horn is missing. A, I love that he's called Phil, and B, that has got a heart. Right, listen, we have, how did you do? 55 points were up for grabs. It was a biggie this week. We hope you enjoyed it. We'd love you to share your photos with us on Facebook, on the Facebook wall, to maybe everyone that you've had taking part tonight, maybe just yourself, maybe if you're dressed up, however you want to do that. We would love to see how you're taking part in our weekly Disney quiz, the happiest quiz in the world. Hopefully it also inspires you to remember some of those wonderful Disney classics that you might not have watched for a very long time. Why not log on to Disney Plus and relive some of those magical moments? That's what we've been doing. It's just wonderful. Lady and the Tramp is one that I'm going to go back and definitely check out. So next week then, warm up your vocal cords, because you are invited to be our guest in the quiz, which is going to be themed all around Disney Musicals Week. We will be here at 7 o'clock next week. I very much hope you can join us once again. Thank you so much for taking part. Stay safe, look after each other. I'll leave you in the very wise words from the remarkable Winnie the Pooh. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Take care, everybody. See you next week.